Okay, so this is my review of the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This one I've got is in the digital camo handle material. Kind of cool stuff here. This one, let's talk digits here. This one comes in at 3.75 ounces, which is actually really light for a knife of this size. Actually super light, but you know, not so light that it doesn't feel balanced. Feels pretty balanced on the hand. I really like the knife overall. It's got a length of 8.28 inches. The blade length comes in at 3.44 inches, and it's only thickness wise, this thing comes in at 0.14, so fairly thin. Actually, I'm sorry, fairly thick for this knife. I think the Spyderco Endura comes in at 0.125, and this comes in at 0.14. So it's a little thicker than that. Feels really stout. This thing, when it locks open, it really locks open. It feels really good there, and when I close it, it feels pretty secure that way too. So there's really no play in this whatsoever. This is a clip point blade style. I've got the plain satin edge. The blade actually, I think I mentioned 3.44 inches. That leaves 4.81 inches for the handle length, and the width on this is almost a half inch. It's 0.46. So that's about the right size, actually. I would say overall, this knife would be a great everyday carry knife. It's got this G10 handle material. I don't know if you can see the texture on there, but you can kind of hear it with the fingernail. It's there. It's pretty grippy. Like most Spydercos, you can flip this thing around so it's right hand or left hand carry, also tip up or tip down. And look at how low this thing would sit in your pants line. Super low. So that's great from a carry perspective if you want to be discreet about carrying a knife. It's got a compression lockback system, which is a little unique. Push that in, and then the blade easily closes. It makes it's a little tricky to flip it open. You gotta, when you pull it out, push that compression lock and then flip it open. Takes a little bit of practice to get used to. I'm not crazy about it, to be honest. I'd rather have the lockback mechanism. But you know, that said, when you go to pull it out, it does have this standard signature Spyderco hole, thumb hole, and that works out really well. So I like that, and it just a little bit of getting used to close it up, but you get there. I think overall I really like the knife. The only complaint I would have is I think it's a little high priced. I mean, it's got the, you know, CPM S30V steel, which is good stuff, and a lot of the Spyderco stuff is the steel comes from Japan, and then they assemble it here in the US. But this one, the Paramilitary 2, all US, which is really cool. But price point wise, it's MSRP at $186. You can generally pick it up for right around $120. I think it's a pretty good knife. I really like it quite a bit. So there you go. That's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Overall, real solid knife.